What's up everyone, it's Ryan here with Danger's Edge. I'm back at the trail, getting some laps in, having a great time. Back on the Nomad, feels great. And today I thought I'd just kind of talk about worldview and the meaning of life, you know, some light stuff. So one thing that is an interesting concept that I heard a while ago that really stuck with me is the idea that, now this isn't really my belief per se, maybe, I don't know, but it's the idea that the purpose of life is to observe the universe. And the concept of this is that if you think about it, we are a product of the universe, of physics, culminating into something that can observe it. So in a sense, we are designed to observe the world around us. We have senses, you know? So this is kind of like more of a philosophy I internalize, in the sense of like living life to the fullest, that the purpose of life is to observe the universe in all its facets, appreciating the tiny details of the subatomic world, all the way to the macro, you know, galaxies and universes, and in the mind as well with philosophy and ethics and such. I find that to be a really inspiring and fun way to look at the world, but I don't really think that we were designed. I'm not really a believer in any religion. I'm atheist. Not in really a sense of knowing that there isn't a God or something like that, but more so in the sense of, even if there was, I wouldn't feel bound to worship such person, just based on a lot of things. I mean, I can't really get into it all right now. I'm trying to keep this shorter. But one thing that might be a surprise to a lot of you, not to the people who know me, but one of the biggest things that I subscribe to as a worldview is the fact that I'm vegan. I've been vegan for 6 years this October in 2024. And it's a way of life that I've found to be the most important of any philosophy, essentially boiling down to reducing suffering that you inflict on living beings as much as possible. So I don't eat any type of meat, I don't consume dairy products or eggs, I don't ride horses, I don't go to bullfights, I don't fund these industries that harm living things for profit for unnecessary reasons. I mean, as you can see from all the Danger's Edge videos, my scooter stuff, knife throwing, mountain biking, 6 years vegan, I'm going strong, I'm happy, I'm healthy. I have enough energy to bike twice a week with 3 income streams. You know, I have no reason to look back. So that's a worldview that I usually don't share with people I just meet, because it can be more of a wedge than a bridge with new relationships. But I'm very passionate about it. I've been, like I said, vegan for 6 years pretty much. I've done a lot of outreach at SF State. When I was there for my undergrad, I was out in the middle of the pavilion, started a vegan club, and we just sat out there and had discourse with people, talked about the reasons for, consuming these products. Are they aware of the marketing that's been put on them to make them behave certain ways? And anyways, I could talk more about that if there's demand for it, but I think that there's a lot of worldviews, and maybe some are more restrictive than others. I mean, just inherently in the fact that I have worldviews means that I am opposed to others, or I don't think they're correct. This is the nature of opinions or beliefs, right? If you believe in something, you have to inherently believe that the other thing is not true. You can't play both sides. It's illogical, I guess you could say. But I encourage people to really get to the core of their beliefs, For me, I think those are the two. I'd say the whole idea of we are the universe observing itself is kind of manifesting as live life, Don't get bogged down in a 9 to 5 in a cubicle. Get out there and observe, try new things. And then from the vegan aspect, it's don't inflict suffering that's unneeded. Don't go out there and don't go to bullfights and watch some dude stab a bull to death for fun. It's just bad. It's just all bad. So that's my rant for today. I'm just kind of in a mood of reflection and at peace right now, so I thought I'd share a bit more than I usually do in that sense. Not really on the action sports side of things, but you know, we've been trying a lot with Dangerous Edge and different routes, pretty much just doing whatever we think is fun in the moment, and trying to be more of public figures, of just entertainers rather than like only knife throwers or only mountain bikers. But yeah, so I like doing these kind of talking videos. I tend to zone out and think about the world in deep ways, and it's fun. It's probably healthy too for a lot of people who haven't really dug into that. Like I said in my old video a few weeks back, probably, with the Matrix and such, is like, you don't really know what convinces you. And I think that there is kind of a cycle that humans go through of convincing, you know, like convincing that to wash your hands, not to get sick, convincing that the world is round, like things like this. Kind of, you need to be exposed to them. Maybe I'm your exposure to those two philosophies that I subscribe to, and with that, maybe you think a little different, you know. Anyways, I'm gonna hop on this bike and give this a run. I'm feeling really good these days. Kind of tired today, had a long night, but I'm out here, I'm doing it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.